How's it going, ladies and gents? Andy here, and welcome to another video. Hope you're having a very nice day. Someone in the Wholesale Help Facebook group asked me a question about Bluetooth scanners, so I thought I would do a quick video review on my experiences of scanners and what I prefer and what I've used. So the most common ones on the market are the two that I have in front of me. Firstly, you have a generic one that looks like this. It is made in China, and you can find it on Amazon. There's a link down below, and it is branded with a few different names. They're pretty generic, and so it doesn't really matter which one you get. If it looks a bit like this, there's a good chance they're all the same anyway. They cost around about £30, which is very cheap, and they work quite simply. You press the button, the laser comes out, and you scan the barcode. This has Bluetooth, so you can pair it to your phone. So if you're scanning a lot of items, mainly books these are used for, you will pair this up with your phone, and that way, rather than using the free Amazon app where you have to use your camera and then it has to focus on the barcode, and that can take 2 or 3 seconds to scan the barcode, this will do it much quicker by pressing that button. It scans the barcode instantly, which means you can scan a lot more books. And when you're reselling used books or any type of books, it's a numbers game. There's going to be a lot that aren't appropriate, so you have to scan, 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 scan. There's a good one. Scan, 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 scan. There's a good one. So there's a lot of scanning, and a lot of people who try to sell books get disillusioned pretty quickly because they say, I haven't found any. Well, it's probably because they spent half an hour, they scanned a few that they thought might be alright, and they weren't any good. What you have to do is use the data and don't predict, just scan them. And to make that strategy work, you have to be efficient. If you're not efficient, you're just not going to scan enough books, you're not going to find enough good books, and ultimately you're not going to make it work. So to do that, a Bluetooth scanner and some software is very important. The software I use is Neato Scanner. It's the best one in the UK, I think, because it has an offline database, which means you then don't have to wait for the whole internet handshake with your phone, where it then looks up the item on Amazon and then brings it back to you. That whole process on another software could take 3 to 4 seconds depending on what your internet connection's like. And if you've got that sort of a scenario, then you're going to be taking a lot more time. Netopricer has an offline database, which means all the books information is on your phone locally, so when you scan it with the barcode scanner, it instantly brings it up. It's literally instant like that. And there's a lot of situations in charity shops where you might not be able to get a signal at the back of the shop, or the signal's weak, in which case you're waiting even longer. This is all about efficiency. So if you're in the UK, I'd recommend Netopricer. If you're in the US, I believe FBA Scan is the one to go for. It's also got an offline database. I'll go into more detail about Netopricer on another video. If you're interested, I can show you how that works. Let me know in the comments below if you are interested in that. But for now, I'm going to talk about the Bluetooth scanners. So here is the first one. It's, as I said, it's the Chinese one. It is pretty basic. You pay for what you get on this one. It works. As you can see, it's getting on to be 3/4 the size of my hand, which means it's quite bulky. If you're out and about in a shop and you're scanning, you're going to have your phone in one hand to look at what you're finding, and this in the other hand. I suppose you could do it one-handed. It's going to be a little bit bulky, but you can make this work. If money is very tight, this is probably the one you want to go for. But when I say if money is very tight, because there are better ones available, and I firmly believe in investing in the right tools for the job. And ultimately, this is a bit big and bulky, and you'll have to carry it around, and ultimately it's going to be a pain. The one I prefer to use is the one here, the KDC 200i, and it's made by Comtac, I believe. As you can see here, it's a lot smaller. It's a lot more sophisticated. It can store barcodes if you need to look them up later. As you can see, the size difference, there's a big difference there, including the size on the width as well. This is the sort of thing you could always carry around in your pocket. You're not even going to notice it's there. It's very easy to carry around. It's, you know, a fraction of the size, and it works very well. I do believe in getting the right tool for the right job, and I think this little thing works very well, and this is the one I would recommend you go for. But this is a lot more money. Let me think. I think it's, if you want to buy one new, it's between 170 and 200 pounds, depending on where you can get one from. I'll put a link down below where you can get one on Amazon. You can pick them up used, but the used stock is very hit and miss. John Case, who's a former FBA Academy student, he has been able to get some from the US and ship them into the UK, but it's limited. He got some in and they sold out pretty quickly, basically, and he hasn't been able to get hold of some since. So if you do want to get one of these, you'll have to just see what you can find, but there will be a link down below if you want to have a look at some on Amazon or eBay, and this one is a lot cheaper. This will do the job for you, but it is, as I say, a little bit bulky. The way I like to use my KDC 200i is paired with a phone case. So I've got something like this with a bit of Velcro on the back, because I don't really want to put the Velcro on my phone. So what I do is I put the phone in the case like that. It's pretty neat and tidy, and it does a job of looking after the phone when you're out and about. Bit of Velcro on this side as well, so then that can just stick on the back of your phone case like that. So that way you can have one-handed scanning with your phone and your scanner. If you're holding your phone like this and you're looking at the screen, your finger can be on the button that will send out the lasers and scan the barcode. So you can be moving the books with one hand like this and scanning, barcode scan, and it will be coming up in front of you instantly what you're going to make on the books. So that, in my opinion, is the most efficient way of doing it. It's not my idea. It's been around for a long time, but it works very well, and I've been able to scan an awful lot of books using this method. Alrighty, that pretty much wraps it up for this one. Got any questions about these scanners, hit me up in the comments down below. I'm always happy to hear from you, and don't forget, hit the like button if you found this video useful, and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit that bell when you subscribe, because that will make sure you get a notification each time a new video is posted. Alright, I'm going to get out of here because it's very hot up in my office today. It's about 30 degrees, so what's that, 85 Fahrenheit? I'm starting to melt, so I'm going to wrap this up, edit the video, and get out of here and buy a cold drink for myself, I think. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.